How you doing? It's Sandesh here, and I'm here to do a video on an article from Yahoo News, The Telegraph. Um, it's called "Bully Nurse Forced Boyfriend to Swallow Toothpaste and Mouthwash." Um, I kind of don't like this. I kind of don't like the story where the story's gonna go. Sounds like a bully that woman does. Um, anyway, before I go into the article, if you could follow me on X, YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey as well, if you don't mind, please. Anyway, here we go. An NHS student nurse forced her boyfriend to eat toothpaste and drink mouthwash in a campaign of abuse, a court heard. Yeah, that's abuse. That's physical abuse and it's mental abuse as well. Abuse in general. As Sarah Rigby, 41, forced Gareth Jones, an NHS project manager. Wait a minute, he's a manager and a student nurse forced him to do that. How the hell was that even possible? To eat salad, wear a hat, and swallow toothpaste and Listerine, as she said he was fat, bald, and had halitosis. Well, the thing is, I mean, all he had to do was, all he had to do was just eat salad, exercise, maybe wear better clothes, and yeah, and also take his vitamins as well, and he would have been fine. Not just eat salad, but also eat fruit, but to swallow toothpaste and Listerine. All he had to do was just brush his teeth and just drink mouthwash, and obviously take and obviously use deodorant. But this is just complete nonsense and stupidity. During their abusive 6-month relationship, Rigby, who has 6 children from other partners, taunted 40-year-old Mr. Jones of his sexual performance and said, "If I'm not pregnant this month, I'm going to find someone else to have sex with and get pregnant. I need to get pregnant this month. If I don't, I'll dump you." She's already got 6 kids and she wants another one. Who the hell is going to pay for Who the hell is going to pay for these kids? She clearly didn't think about all of this. In other instances, Mr. Jones, who had moved in with Rigby, was thrown out of her house in Winsford, Cheshire, while dressed only in his underwear, was refused his own door key, and would not be allowed alone in the property whenever she went out. Yeah, definitely mental abuse. The victim would be frisked by Rigby before leaving the house and forced to work from their local library, pub, or supermarket cafe until she came home. On occasions, he would have to work late into the night as he was made to do errands and jobs for Rigby during the day. Mr. Jones gave his mother a duress code to indicate whenever it was safe for them to speak without Rigby listening, the court heard. At one point, he was hit in the face by a glass candle holder, leaving him with a scar across his nose. He should have contacted the police. He should have told the police about this. I'll go into some more thoughts after I finish reading it. When Rigby's children became the subject of family court proceedings involving her ex-partner, she made Mr. Jones pay for a £3,000 expert report and file a false witness statement supporting her plea to get custody, the court heard. Rigby told him, "I may not control social services, but I can control you, and I'm loving it." At Chester Crown Court, Mr. Jones told how he was driven to the brink of suicide to the abuse, as Rigby, who admitted coercive behaviour, was given 20 months jail, suspended for 2 years, was banned from contacting her victim for 5 years under the terms of a restraining order. She should have got longer than that. She really should have gone way longer than that. And with the whole woke nonsense and mentality, I know what people like that are gonna say about this. Yeah, this guy. They're gonna laugh at the fact that this guy was bullied was abused in the relationship, when the thing is, abuse in a relationship, when if it's happened to the man or a woman, should never be laughed at whatsoever. It's abuse, and abuse shouldn't be tolerated, and it shouldn't be laughed at and turned into a joke, because it's not a joke. It could drive people to suicide, and I'm glad that he's not dead. I'm actually glad he isn't. I'm glad he didn't kill himself. He said he was now so haunted by his experiences he kept minimum possessions and would have a grab bag with him containing a toothbrush and washing products and a towel at all times. He also accused Rigby of showing contempt for him by turning up to court appearances, flaunting a £400 Marc Jacobs shoulder bag he was ordered to buy her during a shopping trip to Harrods. The court heard the couple met in the summer 2021 through the Plenty of Fish dating website. He subsequently gave up his flat in Crewe to move in with her, but Frances Wilmot, prosecuting, said by the autumn she told Mr. Jones he had to lose weight if he was to stay in a relationship with her. She will restrict what Mr. Jones ate, went out, and if he ate anything more substantial than a salad, would be verbally abusive. If Mr. Jones ate while away from Rigby, she would refuse to come near him and say that he smelled onion or garlic. She would insist Mr. Jones swallow toothpaste, drank mouthwash. Even when Mr. Jones lost a significant amount of weight, Rigby was still abusive about his appearance. Yeah, and bullies, which is what she is, thrive on power. So even if he lost a lot of weight, that was not going to be enough. She got that power, and she was going to hold on to that power and just keep using it. So yeah, it didn't matter what he did. It was never going to be enough for her. On New Year's Eve 2021, during an argument, Rigby clawed at Mr. Jones' face, and as he was made to sleep on the floor as punishment. Some days later, she accused Mr. Jones of breaking her rib, but despite x-rays showing no breaks, she demanded compensation from him and threatened to call the police if he did not pay her. She wore Mr. Jones down with repeated messages until he apologised, at which point she would threaten to use his message apologising to report him to the police. She did not give him a key to her property and would not let him be in the house by himself. As a result, Mr. Jones would have to leave the house and find public spaces in order to work, often at short notice when she wanted to leave the house. She would frisk Mr. Jones as he left the house to check what he was taking with him. She told Mr. Jones he could not be trusted and therefore wanted access to both his phone and bank account. She made it clear she was his financial priority and told him that he was legally obliged to pay for everything. The judge, Mr. Recorder Eric Lamb, told Rigby, "Your conduct has led to a substantial and detrimental effect upon Mr. Jones, who even today, when speaking of the impact of the relationship upon him, was plainly close to tears and in great distress when speaking on where the relationship had left him. There were multiple methods of controlling or cohesive behaviour intended to humiliate and degrade him." She picked him because I think she sussed on the fact that he didn't have any confidence in himself. So the thing is, he would have been easy prey. So the fact is, since he wasn't confident in himself and he didn't have lack of self-confidence, it seems like he had a lack of self-confidence, and she was going to use that and then just bully him using that, and it obviously worked. But I'm glad that she got that she was arrested. But 20 months waiting. No, she should have gone at least a few years for that, and also counselling as well, because she clearly needs counselling as well, and obviously therapy. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe in this video as well if you don't mind, please. And let me know in the comments on what you think about this video, this story in general. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.